say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
In the home of the brave.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer. David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Brandon Clark. White is out there with Ivy. Then it's Williams. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Pistons, Duran out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Here we go. Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what'll happen with some of these young players.
Now, here's Cunningham. Bank shot, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
And Duran slams it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Ivy, following the bucket by the Pistons. Ivy a screen on Randle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Julius Randle picks one up.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And so Clark nails both of them. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Outside, Beal. Pass to Randle. Over Clark. Randle no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
White, good.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Demonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
One shot.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Ivy. And Cunningham with the block. They recover it, and it's White missing. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Randle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Forcing his way in is Randle. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
Williams against Thompson. Williams with the ball. Last game we saw him score 32. Ivy on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. Drops in the layup for 2. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
Sabonis is not only very strong, he's extremely crafty around the basket, too. Plays with great instincts inside.
Randall down low. He's against Clark. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And taking a look at some numbers for Cunningham. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, White. Thompson against Williams. Clark a screen on Thompson. To the middle. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Cunningham to the inside. Here's Duran. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Ivy.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Here's Clark following the basket by Julius Randle. Inside. And the slam by Williams.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Pistons with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go. Down low, here's Thompson. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Driving inside, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
It's Williams high post. Clark sets a screen for White. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Duran. And here's Cunningham. There's the triple. And Sabonis pulls it down. Clark finds Ivy. Here's White. Clark, the pass to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Cunningham against Clark. On the wing, Thompson. Still scoreless. Pass to Duran. Doubled by Sabonis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Randall. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Pistons have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Cunningham kicks to Beal. Sabonis against Duran. Back to Thompson. Duran with the screen on Williams. Thompson from long range. Drops in the tray.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
White looking around. Sabonis high post. Shoots over Duran. And again, Denver no good. Detroit leading by 3. There's the lob to Duran. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. And 5th on the list is Sabonis.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Ivy dishes to Clark. Pass to White. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Cunningham passes to Beal. Three-pointer, Randall. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 3. White up top, covered by Cunningham. Clark for 3, hits it from three-point range. Clark's got 7.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, I'm just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And stolen by White. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Thompson outside. Cunningham against Ivy. Duran with the screen on Ivy. Cunningham for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Now here's White. Last game he had 10 points. From deep, Williams scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pistons. Malik Beasley comes in for Beal. Thompson, he's checked in for Denver. Rozier comes in for Jaden Ivey. Williams against Thompson. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Sabonis has got 6.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Randall, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Asar Thompson. The Nuggets also changing it up. Nancy's checked in for Sabonis. Trendon Watford comes in for Brandon Clark. Moody's subbed in for Jalen Williams. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Terry Rozier.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Rozier. Doesn't go that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Nance. Pass to Thompson. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Kuzma. Nance a screen on Kuzma. Moody's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Takes the 13-footer. No good on that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to Rozier. Five on the clock. Nance a screen on Cunningham. Rozier for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham outside. From outside the arc. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Rozier, still without a basket. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Pass to Thompson, fires from deep. It's hauled in by Stewart. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
One stop.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Cunningham against Rozier. On the wing, Thompson trains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for the Nuggets. So he gets them both. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Nance a screen on Cunningham. Teardrop shot. The shot by Ivy, no good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Cunningham against Ivy. Now Kuzma. Stewart, a screen for Kuzma. It's stolen by Nance. Now here's Moody. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Benton in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Clark. And stolen by Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Sabonis kicks to White. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Sabonis sets the pick for Williams. Connects, the jumper drops. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Beal. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
They now take the lead. That's 10 points for Williams. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Banton. He has yet to score. Here's Beal. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Detroit making a switch. Randall's checked in.
One shot.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Now, here's Sabonis. 6 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Asar Thompson. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Williams. The Pistons trailing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Manton, the pass to Beal. Down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Williams after the basket by Detroit. And Thompson sends it back. Ball stolen. And here's the break, pushing it up. Here's White. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Rozier is checked in for Jaden Ivey. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Domantas Sabonis is on top. Jalen Duren is second.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. White against Beal. Here's Banton. And Rozier pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Williams kicks to Clark. Pass to White. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Driving in. Here's Banton. Rozier defending. Randall against Clark. Yep, that one goes. Randall's got 8 points.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Thompson. The kick out to Rozier. Sabonis against Duran. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
That free throw missing.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
And he's good on the second.
And like his dad back in the day, Domantas has an innate ability to process and make quick decisions.
Randall passes to Duran. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
First in assists, and they were third in our league in terms of fast break points. This is a team that plays one speed, and that's full speed.
And their assist numbers tell you all you need to know about the kind of team they were. They played unselfish basketball at its best. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. To the middle, here's Beal. Almost, but it rolls out. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Rozier kicks to Williams. Over Thompson. A shot by Williams, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the stripe.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And he sinks the second.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's Rozier. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside, and stolen by Thompson. Pass to Banton. Outside, Beal. Detroit, no good that time either.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Pistons trail by 3. Outside, Beal. Randall outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Here's Banton. Here's Beal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
Kay Cunningham's checked in for Delano Banton. Free throw good, Beal. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. White the pass to Sabonis. Great defense that time from Duren. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Over Rozier. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Denver in the lead. Clark, the pass to Rozier. Outside, White. Sabonis against Duren. 5 to shoot. Sabonis kicks to Rozier. Lets the 3 fly. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Thompson throws it down.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Outside, White. Back to Williams. On its way from Clark for 2. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Randall left side. Sinks the triple. Randall's got 11 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Rozier kicks to Williams. Shot from free throw range. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Clark against Randall. Pass to White. Now here's Williams. White, a screen on Thompson. Back to White. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And the layup is good. And it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jalen Duren. Stewart comes in for Julius Randle. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Asar Thompson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Beal. Big group substitution here for Denver. Larry Nance is checked in for Sabonis. Trendon Watford comes in for Clark. Moody's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Thompson in for Derek White. Moody finds Rozier. Thompson outside. Off target with his three. And it's Detroit's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Beasley dishes to Cunningham. Floats one. Nance with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Rozier. Back to Thompson. Over Beasley. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thompson's got 5 points so far. Kuzma, left side. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. And Rozier pulls it down. Nuggets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Thompson outside. Pass to Moody. Nance a screen on Kuzma. A nice shot by Moody. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Beasley. Nothing on the board. Stewart with it. Rebound by the Nuggets. 1:27 left now here in the second. Rozier kicks to Thompson. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. A stupendous finish in traffic. He's got 12. The Nuggets leading by 3. Rozier the pass to Watford. Here's Thompson. No good on the triple. Kuzma outside. Cunningham against Rozier. And here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. Good on the three-point shot. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Bounce pass from Rozier. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nance a screen on Cunningham. That's a 2 from Rozier. Open jump shot off the mark. Beasley outside. Lets it go with a 3. Tie game in Detroit. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out, not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Denver, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Denver shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Williams is out there with Clark. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's White in at the shooting guard. Here's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A moment now to see the stats for White, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And that one falls for Williams. That one is no good.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Thompson passes to Randall. Here's Beal. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Clark outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
The Nuggets have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pistons trail by 3. Randall outside. Pass to Duran. Beal gets a wide open look. They get it again. And Randall throws it down.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Now, here's Clark. Williams for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Ivy against Cunningham. Outside Beal. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off the shot. And Duran slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Outside Sabonis. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Sabonis. Williams has got 20 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Puts it up from 12. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Cunningham. Nugget shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Cunningham against Ivy. Sabonis' screen on Cunningham. Here's Ivy inside, and a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Outside, Beal. Thompson sets the pick for Beal. To the wing on the left. Here's Cunningham, and there's the drive, and Cunningham with the slam.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Pass to Sabonis. Williams with the ball. Now, here's Clark. Over Randall. That one rolling around and rims out. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And here is Beal, White covering. The game now all-time. And now that's 11 points for Bradley Beal.
The defense has Beal well covered inside, but he can get aggressive and fights his way through for that shot.
Sabonis kicks to Clark. Williams scanning the floor. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's White missing. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Cunningham. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Williams. Clark a screen on Thompson. Williams for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Pistons shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52% for the lead. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ivy dishes to Clark. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. And it's Beal in the corner. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Beal's got 14 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Pistons making a change here. Banton's checked in. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Randall passes to Thompson. Outside, Beal. Duren sets the screen for Beal. He's looking for Duren and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Bounce pass from Ivy. Pass to Clark. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Here's White. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Detroit leading by 4. Now Beal. He's got 14. Duran with the screen on White. Beal the pass to Duran. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
For Detroit, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Randall. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Asar Thompson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Beal. Big group substitution here for Denver. Nancy's checked in for Sabonis. Trendon Watford comes in for Brandon Clark. Moody's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Thompson in for White. That's good from Durham. The Nuggets trail by 7. Ivy kicks to Thompson. Down low, here's Nance. Pass to Watford for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Beasley, the pass to Banton. Rocket 6. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Watford. Nuggets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Ivy with the bucket.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Here's Banton. Ivy defending. Pass to Stewart. Duran with the screen on Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They get the rebound. Beasley sets a screen for Kuzma. Here's the 3. Nance gets the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Moody. Up again. Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Banton. Ivy defending. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. From deep three-point land. Thompson with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Ivy. Here is Nance. Covered by Beasley. Nance outside. Now Watford. Over Stewart. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Kuzma outside. Driving to the basket. Count it, and the foul. That one on Nance.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Detroit. And a switcher also for Denver. Rozier's checked in. Free throw good, Kuzma. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Pistons leading by 6. To the inside. Shoots inside. No good from Beasley. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pistons shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Snatched away. Moody the pass to Rozier. Thompson high post. Over Beasley. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Thompson.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Now, here's Stewart. Still yet to score. To the left side wing. Valanciunas finds Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Moody. D right on him. Rozier looking around. The 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be in arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now, here's Rozier. Thompson outside, beyond the arc. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Stewart misses.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Thompson passes to Watford. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Beasley with a screen on Rozier. Drives to the hoop. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
3rd personal foul, 13 foul. At the line for your Pistons, Delano Banton, 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Out to Kuzma. Cunningham against Rozier. Valanciunas with a screen on Rozier. Cunningham gets the bucket. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pistons leading by 8. We've got Thompson. Handle out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Williams against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Pass to Williams. Back to Ivy. Floats it up for Williams. Beal with the steal. Thompson in the corner. Randall against Clark. Thompson a screen on Clark. 3-pointer Randall. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. White inside. Cunningham's there. Clark sets a screen for Ivy. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Beal from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Beal's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pistons. Clark outside. Ivy with a screen for Clark. And the turnover again by Denver. Duren, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Detroit leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Duren. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They have banged the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Sabonis, the pass to Ivy. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 10. Williams kicks to White. Pass to Clark. Denver passing it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Screen by Sabonis. White drives in. 6 to shoot.
Yeah, you know, with his speed, White puts a lot of pressure on the defense when he drives, and that time they couldn't shut him down without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Nuggets trail by 8. Clark dishes to Ivy. Inside, stolen by Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Outside, Beal. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Clark. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Randall. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Just 5 on the clock. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Clark. Pass to White. Takes a 3. Duren pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Over Ivy. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding timing on the rejection there. Sabonis showing some grit on defense.
Clark. Rebound by the Pistons. Beal up top. Light covering. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Thompson. Here's White. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. White's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, one of the ways White keeps the defenders honest is with his mid-range game. He's got a great knack for that shot.
Beal against White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on White.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Nuggets trail by 8 to the paint. Here's Clark. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Cunningham. He sinks the 11-footer. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Pistons leading by 8. Outside, Beal. Pass to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. Right side, Beal. That one, no good. White with the defensive effort. Ivy passes to Williams. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's Duran. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Sabonis.
At the line for your Pistons. Your 3 shots.
That's good from Durham. He hits the second from the line. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And he makes all 3.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Williams against Thompson. Here's White. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. And stolen by White. Williams inside. He's covered by Thompson. Clark, the pass to Williams. Out to White. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis' screen on Beal. Here's White. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Detroit leading by 9. Randall dishes to Cunningham. He's looking for Duran and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Wide a screen on Thompson. It's stolen by Duran. Thompson against Williams. Thompson passes to Beal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
At the line for your Pistons, Beal. Bradley Beal, 1 shot.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Ivy. Here's Sabonis. Clark with a wide open look. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cunningham against Ivy. Now here's Randall. That miss puts him at 53% shooting tonight, 8 for 15. Ivy against Thompson. Outside Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Ivy kicks to Williams. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Pass to Ivy. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. White. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Denver making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Beal. Bradley Beal, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Nuggets trail by 12. Pass to Williams. Now Ivy, covered by Cunningham. Sabonis inside. Duran's on him. Sabonis, the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. From 15 feet away, Duran pulls it in. Detroit leading by 12. Cunningham with it. Ivy defending. High post shot. Denver grabs the miss. .146 left here in the fourth quarter. Sabonis inside. Defended by Duran. Here's Williams. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. That's now 22 points for Williams. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. Duran trying to break free.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
1:24 left in the game. Cunningham gets the bucket. The Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Ivy. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Duran. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Detroit.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Duran.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And so the Pistons take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg.